For project selection, we decide to develop the UiTM rental house system as an online platform for finding rental house. For information, this system will facilitate the management of the rental house for non-resident students. As we know, every semester there are many students who will enter UiTM for further their studies, and it actually creates competition between students to go college for their study, and the most of them fail to get the college. With this system, we suggest that students need to use a dedication platform so that information on rental house can be done online only. This method is more effective overcoming that problem of missing current information with respect to non-resident students. This is our objective for UiTM rental house system. For this objective, there are three main objectives. First, to create rental house management system that give benefit for student, UiTM staff and owner. Second is to give information for new student to find rental house near UiTM. Lastly is to improve current non-resident system more efficient and more better in every process.
Our group decided to choose Human-Centered System Development Life Cycle (HCSDLC) methodology. System development tools, Human-Centered System Development Life Cycle (HCSDLC) are the most common methodology that is being used to develop, maintain, and replace information system. There are 4 phases in this method, which is project selection and planning, analysis, design, and implementation. In the phase 1, which is project selection and planning, every system development process begins with planning. Planning is very important for determining the worthiness of developing this system. First, a questionnaire of the survey should be held among the respondents. Developers can establish the problem statement, objective, and project scope of the system that they are developing by understanding the requirements. After developers decide to design the system, they will review and verify the requirements of the user. It helps developers to understand better user requirements and determines which process to be included. All determined process will be grouped into a few modules based on their dependency. In the phase 2 is analysis. The second phase is the analysis phase with the major goal of determining whether information is required to support the system. After users' requirements are defined, system development will proceed to the analysis phase. In order to gather information, sending questionnaires among respondents in different places is done. Results are used to analyze project objective in order to meet the system requirements. Survey was conducted to 31 respondents through a questionnaire. During this phase, the requirements of the final users should be determined and documented. In the phase 3 is design. In this phase, metaphor design will be determined. Before continue to implementation phase, design of user interface, database, and report must be defined. Develop a database design, which begins with the creation of ERD. After the database design is complete, the user interface design will be created. After that, a user-centered interface should be built. Last phase is implementation. This is the most critical and complicated phase of HCSDLC. The system of objectives and goals are met by executing the result of the design phase and the programming it into a working system. This implementation phase involves coding, testing, installation, and system interface. After that, create a database based on the database design that was produced during the design phase. MySQL Workbench 8.0 CE will be used to create the database. The requirements was divided into 2 parts, which is software requirements and hardware requirements. In the software requirements, we have operating system in Windows 10, Microsoft Office PowerPoint used for during presentation, wixsite.com for user interface, and MySQL Workbench 8.0 CE for database system. In hardware requirements, we have processor 2.0, memory 4 GB RAM, visual display, graphics, dynamic video memory, and lastly 1000 GB HDD. Usability is becoming more widely recognized as a key consideration in the design and development of websites. with numerous advantages for developers and end users. Okay, we use Think Aloud protocol technique. It is a method used to gather data in usability testing in product design and development, in psychology and a range of social science. Okay, Think Aloud can show how our system is actually used, can provide useful insight and simple required. Okay, next is cognitive walkthrough technique. It is an evaluation design on how well it supports user in learning tasks. It is usually performed by experts in cognitive psychology. This technique can identify potential problems of our system using psychological principles. Forms of our system will be used to guide analysis. The analysis are focused on goals and knowledge. Okay, next is questionnaire. For perceived usability, 18 respondents strongly agree that they like to use this system. 13 respondents agree that they found the system unnecessarily complex. 13 respondents agree that they thought the system was very easy to use. And 13 respondents agree that they need the technical support to use this system. 20 respondents strongly agree that they found various functions in the system were well integrated. 8 respondents strongly disagree that they thought there was too much inconsistency in the system. 19 respondents strongly agree that they will imagine most people will learn to use this system very quickly. 10 respondents was neutral that they found the system was very cumbersome to use. And lastly, 20 respondents felt very confident using this system. Okay, for perceived user satisfaction, 17 respondents strongly agree that it was simple to use the system. 70 respondents that strongly agree that the information provided in the system was clear. 18 respondents strongly agree that it was easy to find the information that they needed. And lastly, 19 respondents strongly agree that the information was effective in helping them to complete the tasks and scenarios. 19 respondents strongly agree that the organization of information on the system screens was clear. 19 respondents strongly agree that they like using the interface of this system. 17 respondents strongly agree that this system has all the functions and capabilities they expected to have. And lastly, 19 respondents strongly agree that they satisfied with this system.
In system evaluation, we conduct a run test, a test run of our previous system to the students of UiTM, and also we delivered the questionnaire to them to ask for their opinion for first system. And of course, there are a lot of feedbacks from them, and we strive for better system and keep updating the system since then. Informative evaluation, of course, this is our first system, and we, as you can see, there are a lot of flaws of the HCD or UI in here, which is you can state this is a font itself, which is UiTM rental house, a bit hard to read for the elderly, and the button are quite simple and too small to fit in the a big space, and also call us button is almost unrecognizable as the background is so white. Okay. At the left page, we can see the register page, and the register page itself, the font also white, and the background is too flashy. It's too flashy, and there also one more, which is a back button was put at the right bottom, and it is uncommon and unfamiliar for the system. At the middle, you can see the page, the list available house page. There's nothing more except the logout and back button. You can see at the bottom there's a black and blue button. The black one is the logout button, and there you can see if the list available house became too long, and the logout button will be very far at the bottom, and the user have to scroll to the very down only just to click the logout button, which is unsuitable to put on the end of the list available house. At, at the right, you can see the owner house registration section page. As the name implies, it is too long for uh, just a text of a page. You can either put owner registration or registries owners, something like that. More easy and more simple people to read and know about the page. Okay, both owner and student register section have some flaws, which is, as you can see, I put in there only numerical, because you can't put the keys except them, and therefore we strive to also change that as well. Without further ado, this is summative evaluation of our system. With the updated system, we keep on improving HCD and also the interface. So as you can see, we put a lot in the home page, which people can see our information and also what we do. Also in the student login, you can see the button is obviously easy from the previous system, which is both colors have different colors nowadays, and the previous system you can only see the blue colors, and also the red color is very familiar to other people, which is cancel button. And at the middle, as you can see from before, they have logout button, and now the logout button was put in the menu as to not make it very long. And also there are so many improvement, like search column and menu button for easier searching. And at the end, you can see the register form. As you can see at the formative evaluation, the background is entering the form itself, and also we change the numerical to text type, so people can input any password they like. And also if the user put invalid text in the box, it will turn to red, of course, as the precaution and warning.
Assalamualaikum. Okay, now I would like to present our demonstration of UiTM rental house system. Okay, as you can see, this is our home page. The home page will provide the UPKNR Machang information, and then the organization, and the last one is contact number. If you want to access to the system, you need to click start button. and then the login as page will appear. In the login as page, we have two type of user, which is owner and also student. At the bottom, we have contact us, UPKNR Macang number. Just imagine that you are owner, then click owner button, and the owner's login will appear. Okay, to log into this page, you need to fill in the email and also enter password. But if you don't have an account, you need to sign up first. In the sign up, you need to register your detail, enter your full name, and then your phone number, enter username and address. For address, they are automatically detect the location. As example, Kota Baru, Kelantan. Okay, see the list, then click Kota Baru, Kelantan, and then enter your password. So, you need to click register button. Okay, the honest login will appear and then you just fill in then click login button. So after you click the login button, you will go to the owner's dashboard. So owner dashboard will welcome you. So here we have navigation and we have list of menu here. So in this owner's page, we have owner dashboard, my rental, owner's booking, about us, and logout. Okay, at the top of the website bar, first we have logout button, and then notification button, then message button, and this one is for homepage for owner's dashboard. So this is search tab. If you want to search anything, just type here. So these are the result of this page. Okay, for the dashboard, for the owner's dashboard, we have the picture of the rental house. You can click right or left, and you can also like the picture. Okay, next is my rental. My rental list page is about the list of owner, the list of house that owner update detail. Okay, for this my rental list, the information about my rental house will appear here after the owner update detail. So if the owner want to update detail, just click update detail and we can go to the owner update my rental. You need to fill in two form, which is main house and also interior house. For main house, you need to upload home image and then add owner name, phone number, address. Okay, that's all for main house. And then upload your interior house. Okay, room, your description room, your kitchen image, kitchen description, upload toilet image, and toilet description. Okay, after that, after you fill in all the form, you need to click submit. And then you will see the pop-up message, successfully update, and then you need to click OK. So the list that you update before that will appear in this My Rental list. In this My Rental update, if the owner want to cancel the update or want to go back to the previous page, just click to the back button, and then the pop-up message will appear and ask the owner whether they want to discard draft or cancel it. If you want to cancel, just click cancel. If you want to discard the process of update detail, just click discard. So the system will automatically go to the My Rental list. Okay, next, let's go to the owner's booking. For this owner's booking page, is about owner view booking list. So the information about student that book the house will appear in this page. Okay, next, let's move to the About Us page. In About Us page, we provide a guideline for house and house rental matters. We also provide our contact number so that the owners can contact us if they have any problem with the system. If you want to go out from the system, we can simply click log out button in this menu. You can see the pop-up message, you have successfully logged out. Click OK to continue to the main page. Just click OK. Okay, next we log in as student. Just click button student, and then the student login page will appear here. Just key in student ID and enter password if you want to access to the system. But if you don't have an account, just sign up first to register. You need to enter full name and then semester, then enter your faculty, enter phone number, enter student ID, enter your address, enter your password. Then click register button. Okay, so we go back to the student login, then log in your student ID. Value must be less than or equal to 10. The student login will appear error message if you key in the number more than 10. And then enter password. Then simply click login button. So you can see the student dashboard here. This is the home page for student. Okay, we have menu at the side of this website. First, student dashboard, my house page, student booking, about UPKNR, and logout. So, for student dashboard, we are welcoming the student, and then beside this search tab, we have search tab. Then you can search any page that related on this page. Okay, so the list of my house booking, my house detail will appear in this search result. Just click it here. So the system will automatically go to the student booking because we search for my house booking. We have home page button, message button, notification button, and the logout button. This is the picture of rental house. Okay, next let's see my house page. So for my house page, the list of my house will appear here. So if you want to see the detail of the house, you need to click button view detail. You can see my house details of the house. So we have room, toilet, and also kitchen. Okay, next, let's move to the student booking. Student booking page is the booking list that available for student if they want to book rental house. The student need to click booking button and the booking form will appear. So in the my house booking page, student need to fill in the booking form, enter full name, enter semester, enter faculty, enter age, enter phone number, enter address, and upload the deposit receipt. And then upload the deposit receipt. If you upload the wrong format, the wrong message will appear. PDF file are not supported. So you need to re-upload your deposit receipt. Okay. Alright. So this is the receipt deposit rental house appear here. After that, we can click submit button. And the pop-up message will appear here. You are already booked. Then to exit to this pop-up message, you need to click OK button. And the My House booking list will appear here. If you want to make another booking, you can do the same thing as before. If students want to cancel their booking form or go back to the previous page, you can click on this back button. But the system will show you the pop-up message if you want to discard draft or you want to cancel it. If you confirm want to discard the booking information, just click discard draft. So you will automatically go to the My House booking list. Okay, next let's go to the about UPKNR. So on this page, we provide the guideline for house or house rental matters, and we also provide our contact and our management and welfare unit so that the student who have any problem with the system, you can call us in this page for any advice on rental house. Okay, you can easily log out from the system. And then the pop-up message will appear. You have successfully logged out. Click OK to continue to the main page. Just click button OK. Okay, that's all for students.